Hello and good morning all of you. I welcome you all to this online session of ours. Now today it is 14 July Tuesday and we are going to start a new chapter today. I told you as before. So it is from the Nurturing Nature and chapter's name is A Day in the Country by Anton Chekhov. Okay, so before starting this chapter, let me tell you something about nature. Now see, nature is a very good teacher. It teaches us a lot, and so many things that the nature has given that we can't even think of. Okay, and if suppose somebody else is going to give all those things, obviously we'll have to pay for. But it is only the nature, the God, who has given us all these things. Now before that, let us discuss few things. Now, like the nature gives us so many things, so I had already uh, made so many points this yesterday when I was reading the chapter. I jotted down so many points for you. So let's discuss one by one that what all things are there that the nature has already given us, and through all those things we get to learn so many other things also. Now see, the nature, it serves us equally. Like whenever you see that there's a sunshine or rain everywhere, it is distributed equally. It doesn't see whether this is of this religion, this man is of this religion, I should not give light to this one or rain to this one. No. The nature gives equally everything to every one of us. So that means it serves equally and it is not being partial also. That means not being partial means it is not partial to any caste, color or creed of the society of the people. No expectations. The nature does not expect anything from us. Okay, like it doesn't want anything from us. Like if it is giving us oxygen or if it is giving us sunshine or rain, it doesn't charge anything from us. We don't have to pay to nature, so nothing. Only thing that you have to be kind, a little sensitive towards nature. Gives everything free. Okay, like the oxygen, early morning when you go for a walk, you are able to breathe nicely. It is all because that you get a fresh air, you get fresh oxygen, and because of that oxygen you are able to breathe nicely, and it is all free. You don't have to pay. We go to the hospital and ask for an oxygen cylinder, obviously we'll have to pay a lot, but here oxygen given by God is free, given by nature is free. So what is nature? Nature is God, obviously. It gives us free, that is O2, oxygen, hydrogen, that's water, wood, gems, all these things. There are so many things that we get from nature and all free, no cost. Soothes us. Whenever you are in a pensive mood, whenever you are sad or you're not feeling good, if you go in the arms of the nature, you will find yourself that it gives you a healing power. It soothes you, teaches us. Obviously, nature is a very good teacher and it teaches you so many things. It teaches you that if you are not being sensitive towards nature, it can also punish you. That is why we see all these natural calamities. You must have seen, isn't it? When there's uh, floods and all these things. Why? It is all because we are cutting the forest carelessly. We are not bothered. We are just going on. But that is why there are floods and all that. Sometimes we don't have rains. Why? Because we have already cut so many trees and no forest is there. That is why sometimes we don't have rains also. So all these things, when the nature, people feel that the nature is very cruel, but actually it is not. Actually, we have done so much of cruelty towards the nature that it really restricts itself sometimes. So that is why you see the nature is really very a good teacher. It teaches us a lot, and if we are sensitive towards nature, we get so many things free of cost. But if we are careless, if we are not sensitive towards nature, obviously it is a good teacher also, and it can punish us many a times. Okay, so that is all for the beginning of this chapter. Now let's begin page wise. Okay, now line by line explanation I'll be doing so that you understand it better. And before that, a little bit of summary. Let us first see the characters in the story. First one is 20. 20 is an old man. He is actually cobbler. You know what is cobbler? The one who mends your shoes or makes shoes is cobbler. So 20 is old person there. Fayokla, little girl. Fayokla is a little girl. She is of 6 years old. So there are two brothers and sisters. So Fayokla is a girl and Danilka. Both are brother sister. Fayokla and Danilka. So Fayokla is girl and Danilka is boy. So both are brother and sister. Brother to Fayokla. Fourth one is Slanty Sledge. Slanty Sledge is friend of 20. Okay. And he is a sacristan. Sacristan is a person who looks after the sacred things in the church. So sacred things like candle and all these things which are required for the prayer and all, it is all kept in a storeroom. They keep their store. So the in charge of that store is sacristan. Sacristan Slanty Sledge is a friend of Charity. And these two are brother and sister. Now actually it's a very small story. It is not that big story. It is only that what all things these two kids they learn from nature. So while reading this story you will come to know that nature is really great and it has given us so many things and there are so many things to learn from nature which the older people they actually know a lot. Now many a times you must have seen that our grandparents who are there at home, even if they are not educated, but then also they have so many knowledge about nature. Just by looking at the sun, they'll tell you that oh today it is going to be sunny, or today it's going to rain, or when they see the birds, the activities of the birds, they'll just tell you that today it's going to rain. So they have learned so much from nature and just by looking at the rays of the sun or wherever they can see the shade of the sun they will tell you the timing like it is 3 o'clock in the evening now, oh it's 12 o'clock now, and when you just happen to go inside and see the clock you will find that it is exactly correct. Somewhat 10-20 minutes or half an hour there must be a difference, otherwise it's appropriately correct. So that is how you come to know that even if the people are not educated but then also they learn so much from their experience. Now these old people they know so like if you feel sick or if you have a stomach ache, even if there is no medicine at home, okay, they are ready to cure or they are able to cure from the things which are there in the nature itself, or sometimes from their home itself, from the kitchen only they have so many things uh, like if you have stomach ache they have so many things that they give it to you and then within 10 or 15 minutes you are fine with it. So it is this. So education, sometimes if the people they are not even educated but then also the experience teaches them, the nature teaches them so many things. Now it's not a very big story, it's a very short story. Now what happened actually, the two brother and sister they were playing in the wood and there Danilka, the brother, he wanted to take some cuckoo's egg from the tree nest, and he was searching for cuckoo's eggs for his sister. So while taking out one of the eggs, what happened? His hand got stuck in the bark of the tree, and when he tried to pull it out, he was not able to pull it. Why? Because it was hurting. It hurt his hand. So he got stuck there. Now this girl, little girl, she went running looking for 20 because she knew that 20 is quite experienced man and he is the right person and will be able to help these two to get out of that situation. So she runs for 20 and 20 was busy working in the fields. So she shouted for 20 and 20 and the little girl they both ran towards the forest where Danilka was stuck. And then 20 within seconds he was just able to help this boy come out of that tree, and then he both these girls and boys and 20, all the three, they went back to their home. Now, while coming back from the woods, they happened to see so many things. The things were like a swarm of bees, okay, like swarm on the tree, and sometimes even the ants they saw. So the question, Danika is posing questions to 20, and 20, as if he knows everything, he understands nature so nicely that he keeps on answering each and every question, each and every query of these two kids. So this is the story. So let us also know what all queries you all have, and if you have any queries, you can ask me also.